Date, March 12th, 2024, / name, Tom Brown, / phone, 352-555-0000, / address, 123 Main Street, Claremont, Florida, 34736, / description, unlock a 2019 Freightliner, $175, / memo, the customer was nice enough to let me get a selfie, / process that. Okay, so that went right to the database. And if I look in there, I can verify that. And there it is, Tom Brown. Now we can edit that, edit. And I can go in and change any of these that I want. They all have the push to talk button going on there. So I could say the customer paid cash. And then I could add a little note down here. Period. Add an email to your table so you can email your customers for reviews. Hello. And there it is, all updated. So let's get started. I've got all these books for my jobs. I do some locksmithing stuff along with programming stuff. And in the job books, I have all these customers. I'm going to build that DictationBot so I can start dictating all these books into my database, my table. The first thing that we're going to do is create a new table that's going to be automatically ready to use. That's the truth. All right, so let's create a table. Create table. Here we go. We'll call this table customers. 7 columns and create. All right, the first one's going to be customer ID. And that's going to be int. And that one's got to be auto-generating. Date. Name. Phone. Address. Description. And memo. So there we go. We have that set up. Have a look at that. And now we're going to save. Okay, we've saved our new table called customers. And we only have one thing left to do before we can start adding information in there. And that's to create a bridge in the bridge table. We go over to the bridges table and then select the structure and then select relation view. And then you'll see some relations here. These are delete on cascade. And we're going to make another one right now. Got to have this or it won't work. Got to have it. All right, so we can copy this, copy that, paste this in, and just change the filer ID to the primary key ID in the customer's table, which was customer ID. Then we select cascade, and then we're going to select the ID, which is customer ID, and then that's the database. And then we want to select the customer's table, and the customer ID is automatically populated. So after that's done, we just hit save, and it says that your SQL query has been executed successfully. At this point, we should be good to go. We're going to head over to the DictationPro web app and check it out. Okay, I'm back over at the DictatorPro web app, and I can see I have a new navigation tab called Customers. Right now, I'm currently in the filer table. That's where I went to go look for my job books. So now we have a new tab called Customers. Now we're going to click on that and switch over to the Customers table. Click. Okay, so it looks like we're at the Customers table now, and everything should be all about the customers. Let's look at our table view. There are our column names. You can see all those: date, name, phone number, and then we have an options. This here, the dictation, that's actually a dictation box. There's a dictation button right up here that you press and you can talk into the dictation box. We'll try that in a minute. Okay, and then we did the table view, nothing there. And then we have the groups. Here's the groups, and well, there aren't any groups, but it should be ready to rock and roll. You should be able to add rows, add groups, filter, search, all that. So let me close this. We have columns, which that's not connected yet. And then we have another button here called Add Record. So we get a slide out over here, and we have our name, the phone number. This is a manual input. And then the address of the customer, my book here. This is what this is for. Okay. And then a description. Now, each one of these comes with their own press to talk button. So I can actually press this button and talk to it on the computer using whatever microphone I want. But usually I'll just use this, or I can even just turn the laptop audio on and it hears me way over there. It's not very far actually, but anyway, so it has all these different, it has the description and it has the memo. So let's try it out. Here, let me put my thing on here because I'm using two microphones right now. I'm using a microphone to record this video, and then I have this connected to a different input, hopefully. We'll try it out and see. But let's go to dictation. And then up here we have option, process that. That's something that you can actually say in your dictation to save your work. Clean that. It's another little option, replaces everything from replacements array. Like if you say period a lot, and rather than type out period, it puts a period. Like a no-brainer there, right? Here's one. What can I say? So if we click on what can I say, we get a little slide out up here that basically has, all the stuff that we put in the table. So there it all is. This is what can I say. Looks like it's working okay. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it out right now. I'm going to use some of my customers out of the book here, but I'm just going to manipulate the information so it's not really their information, but we'll just pretend, okay? So you have to press the red button and hold it down while you do your talking. So let me check the what can I say one more time. What can I say? Okay, I can see date, name, phone. We don't need to say customer ID, but that's in there anyway. But date, name, phone, address, description, memo, which is pretty much the stuff that I have down on here. So, okay, so let's get started. Date, February 5th, 2024 / All right, so I'm going to stop right there for just a second. I just put a date in there. It's not saved to the database, but what it's doing is it's structuring it to go into the database when I tell it to. So we've got the date, February. So basically everything in between that slash and the date is the date. So if you don't say the date and then put the information in between that and the slash, then that's not going to work. Okay, so you have to do it right. Now you don't have to do this in any kind of particular order. It'll automatically go in order by itself. So we can continue now. Whatever's in my book here, I can start, on any column that I have here. So let's go with where I say, okay. Name, Anita Brown / address, 123 Main Street, Tavares, Florida / description, house lockout, digital keypad, broken, price, $215, credit card / So we can look down here and see that we have the date happening, the name happening, the address happening, the house lockout, digital keypad broken, price $215, credit card. Memo, the lady was very nice and I was very happy to help her / I could also add a little extra to that, but I'll add it in a minute. Okay, so what do we have here? The date, name, address, description. So I'm missing the phone number. Let me get that in there. So go phone 786-911-0010. slash. So now everything is there. Date, name, phone, address, description, memo. Now I can do a couple things here. I can go up here and I can say process that, and it'll save it to the database. Or I could press this button and I could say process that or add that, which are custom commands that you can actually put in there. So I would say add that. Now it's there, it's in there. So I can verify that by going back over to the table and having a look. So there she is. Now I obviously have a problem with the date format there, so I'll just change that column to text. But let's see what else we have. We have everything else in there. We have Anita Brown, her phone number, we have her address, the description, and then the memo. So house lockout, digital keypad, broken price, $215, credit card. So I just need to go over to the table and fix that one column there. I'll just make the date, rather than make it an actual date format, I'll just make it a text format. Then I can put the date in any way I want, spelled out or digital format. Let me go fix that and I'll be right back. We'll do one more, maybe two. Okay, I went over and I fixed the date. Now it's just a varchar 100. Okay, so we're going to try that out, see if that takes effect there. You know what? Let me refresh this whole thing real quick, actually, just to make sure everything's good. Okay, we're still in the customers table. I can see you can switch from table to table automatically. You click on that. I mean, if the table's there, you're going to be able to edit it and do things to it. I've got different ones here. But we're on the customers table, so let's add another customer. So here we go. What do we got here? All right. We'll go... Okay. Now you can also say, I was talking, but start over. All right, now we're started over. Okay, so now let's go with date, February 10th, 2024, slash. All right, so hopefully that'll go in the right format now as soon as I save that. But I'm gonna buzz through here like I'm doing it. I'll do this one and then one more, and then we'll check it out, okay? So let's go. Date, okay. Name, Cynthia Smith, slash, phone, 352-788-0000, slash, address, 180095 Fallen Tree Boulevard, slash, description, gain access to a 2006 Ford F-150 white in color, slash. I'm going to go back and fix that because I want to add the price in there, but I didn't. I forgot. I mean, I could click right there and start talking some more, but I'm going to show you how to edit it in a minute. Okay, so color, and I'm going to do one more after this too. So, yeah. So that was 85 cash. So anyway, process that. Let me just make sure that date is working properly. Okay, so there you can see it. February 10th, 2024, Cynthia, phone number, address, description. I didn't put a memo in that one. All right, let's continue. Date, May 10th, 2024, slash, name, Rick Christofferson, slash, address, 13556 South Street, Claremont, Florida, 34798, slash, description, rekey 4 locks, $125, and he paid with a credit card, slash. Process that. Okay, so I just added that in there. Should have three new entries. There they are, all the way down to the last one. Rick Christofferson. That looks good. I could add a memo there. Okay, here we go. See this date? All right, I need to fix the date. So right over here, there's a drop down that's got an edit button. And in the edit button, we get a slide out. And the slide out has all the information in here. And they all come with their own little press to talk features as well. So this date, I could fix that date, whatever it was, whatever that's had the date. It doesn't matter. It's all, this is kind of fake anyway. All right, we'll just say May 10th, 2022. All right, see that? And then we can go down and brown, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so 215 credit card. I can change that to $. So we update, and it shows us the one that we updated. So now I wanted to update another one, the Ford F-150. I forgot to put the price down there. So we'll edit it. We'll go back and we'll say price $125 cash. Okay, update. And then we can see that it's all updated. So there it is. It just changed it. I got the cash in there. It looks good. Now, something else. So these just so happen to be locksmith customers. So I'm going to put them in a locksmith group. Oh, by the way, here's the search feature. So somebody calls, hey, remember me? I'm an old customer. And I could look at my caller ID, or I could ask their name or whatever. But let's say I look them up. I'll look up Anita Brown here. I'll look up Anita Brown. We'll look for part of her phone number, 0010. Okay. So now I can say 0010. And there I see there's Anita Brown. Oh, hey, Anita. Yeah, remember we did that. Oh, yeah, that was great. Did you ever leave me my review? Anyway, so we can clear that, and then we can see everything again. All right. Now, we want to make a group for these guys. So we can go in here to the Group tab, and then over here we have some groups. Well, we don't have any groups. So we can make a group. We'll call this whatever we want. We'll call it a locksmith gigs. Locksmith gigs, okay? And then we can hit enter or hit the add button. I'll just hit enter. Okay, so it made a new group for locksmith gigs. So now I can create a relationship between my customers and this group. So I can say, it's great for mail outs. But anyway, I can say, okay, I'm going to select, I want to put this one in a group, this one in a group, and that one in a group. All three of those. And I want to put them in this group right here. I could have another group and we could add them to more than one. But, I mean, it could be like a date or something. Anyway, so now what I need to do is just create a bridge. The bridge is a relationship between the customer and the group. That's why we made the bridges constraint. Okay, so we're going to select bridge. So now we have three of these customers, the only three that we have. Three customers here, and they're all related to locksmith gigs. So I could filter those and filter only the locksmith gigs. I could make a new group for something else and exclude the locksmith gig. Or I could even change the locksmith gig right now. If I wanted to edit it and just say locksmith 2024, kind of keep them separated, as I'm putting them in, I can save that and it'll update all the customers and their relationships. So there they all are. So let's see, I could add another group in here called locksmith 2023, and I could add that, and now that's added. So just to show you, if I wanted to find all of the customers from 2023, I could just filter that, and well, I don't have any because I haven't added any in there. So, so I can go back to my groups now and clear the groups. Now we start over. Okay, now I could take this guy right here, say for instance, the date 2024, okay, 2022. Groups, I have to check it anyway. Add groups. So groups, we'll go 2023, we'll add this to them. So we'll say bridge, and now we have This one's down in the Locksmith 23 and the Locksmith 2024. So now it's in both. So now if I want to do a filter, I can open the groups from anywhere here. And I can filter all the 2024, and we have 3. Now I'm going to change that to 2023 filter, and we have 1. There's the 1 that we have for 2023. Now if I want to look them both up, it's going to be and, not or. So it's not going to bring them all back, only this one. So filter, okay, and that's what it did. That's what it's supposed to do for now. So there it is. Now we can just clear those groups out, start all over, and I could continue to add more groups using this dictation. But this dictation box is programmable. It has custom commands that you can command. So, I mean, you could do things. I think I have one in here that's called, I was using it for adding or something, some kind of addition. Anyway, I could say, calculate 4 times 8 plus 9 divided by 3 plus 10 times 200 equals the answer. And there you go. Calculate 4 times 8 plus 9 divided by 3 plus 10 times 200 equals 2035. Start over. So now I cleared the slate and I could start talking or dictating or saying whatever I want. The dictation box can also be used for other commands, like opening a web page. I could say, open YouTube. So that opened YouTube. That's pretty awesome, right? All right, start over. Now, I could also have it do some other things like open eBay. It also does custom replacements, like if I say the word slash, it might put a slash, or it might spell slash. Let's see. No, all of these have been turned into a slash. So to show you how that works without actually talking, we'll go, I'll say slash sh, also another common word. Oh, by the way, you can change this slash thing to whatever you want to split it up as. But we'll say slash. Sometimes I say flash, or sometimes it understands the word flash. So if I tell it to clean that, now it'll clean everything and it turns the word flash into a slash and so on. So, and that's fully programmable. You can change all of these yourself. So opening web pages is very useful on the phone. I can just say what web page I want to go to. You know, you program it in, of course, but then when you say it, open the web page, it'll open it up in another window. So you can get there quickly, because I find it sometimes hard to navigate around and get to sites that I want to go to when I'm on my mobile phone. This is just super easy. That's how you do it. I hope you enjoyed the video.